What? Is that for him to eat? Do you just... I'm not gonna question it.
Hey there, handsome. We can go it
How did you know?
my place.
Neither. So somebody dropped something down the toilet. It dropped down and it blew up. Well,
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of
just a bit dirty. I don't know what you mean. It's actually...
It was a bomb. Now,
Seems pretty clean to me.
finding pieces of it. Could be the current swept them away.
Could that be the hiss he was talking about?
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Oh great, there's drowners down here.
Drowners. Of course.
Why do they have dangly bits? They don't need to. That's a dead person.
The thug Dijkstra hired.
Great, which means the thing that grabbed him is somewhere around here. And I'm really gonna hope it's the drowner, because I can deal with that quickly. Another dead guy?
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise drowners will never stop coming.
Okay, well I did a great job of that.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be.
I'd say so.
Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'll be it down here.
Isn't caramel
Don't see
flammable?
Dijkstra.
If I'm not mistaken. Just hidden? Oh hell yeah, thank you. What? Is that for him to eat? Do you just... I'm not gonna question it.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
I'm done investigating.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Nope.
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Well now he's a crispy end because I burnt him.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
True, fun. You know anyone that would make that?
Bomb blew the wall open. Look,
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
I'm not jesting, mate.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy,
Oh yeah, that's where he was.
but this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography.
Pay me enough, I'll do both, mate.
Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Yep, I'm assuming somebody dropped it down.
Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in me knickers.
So a lot then. Hey, we don't know what you're into.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer.
Oh, yeah.
Extra, come here.
Thing is, we're doing this to find what's his face. We're doing this to
Got
find Danline.
something?
Isn't he the one that did this?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
Fair enough.
Trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
That would have been. You could have just started with that, man, and we would have believed you.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
That's somebody who.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last
I
winter.
was gonna say, somebody talked
Couldn't
about
have
him being
been there
dead.
The day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
Spell.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Alright, you'd be a bit nicer. To me. I don't care how mean you are to him, but to me you'd be a bit nicer. I'm the one with a sword. The ambient music in this game is great. I remember not been having the Witcher 3 music play as I read the books. Well, I'm going to find my way in. Oh look, the door opened for me. I'm not stealing from a dead guy's house, don't worry about it.
A wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
Yeah. Place the bottle back where you found it, like here. And then this is going to open the door over there that we were just at.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Knew it.
Secret room.
Secret tunnel.
Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Yep. And this letter? Doo-doo.
Ciri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee.
Doo-doo's the guy that...
Footsteps. Not good.
Doo-doo's the mimic. So that's who they used to do it. Alright, here's downstairs.
Dijkstra. And Triss. Didn't
What?
expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking
okay,
of
fair.
which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was alright.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all.
Okay,
Believe me,
fair.
It's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Yeah, sure.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge.
Oh.
Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I couldn't believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand, even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage.
Exactly.
Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own.
Thanks for that.
Menger's been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menger spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Sure, why not?
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
I mean, he's not wrong.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Yeah, of course.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
I mean, that felt like an unnecessary blow.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Maybe?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
Alright.
I'm in the middle of reading the books, but yes, I've heard she's a very bad person.
Hi there, handsome. We can go it.
How did you know?
My place.
Neither. Charles Coblin, given what he's wearing. Don't listen.
Glad you're here. Listen,
It's
took a look at the building.
best armor,
It's
not best look yet.
good.
Mina could use a bit of paint and spackle.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Get me arrested?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Hey, no problem.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
That guy smashed behind her, by the way.
Risky.
Dandelion's life's on the
Look at him,
line.
he's walking to the wall.
Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Okay, true.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all.
Okay.
Think of something.
Still got a bad
I still
feeling
mostly do
about
YouTube
this,
though.
But tough. Let's go.
This area is the only part where it sucks if you don't play Witcher 2.
Gil, remember, I can take care of myself.
Why? Because certain
What are you
context things
talking
aren't there.
about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
No, I'll get you out.
Promise that.
I'm still asking you to, alright?
All right.
There's a lot of stuff that happens to Philippa. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get caught up. If needs be, I can watch Witcher 2 catch-up thing before I do the next one of these streams. Knock, knock.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold. Come in then. Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
Is 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches...
It really is.
they
Why is it?
murder kings,
What is the point in it?
scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Hands off.
What did you say?
Yeah, I sensed it. Knew we couldn't trust him. Witcher, witch, one and the same.
So they can burn at one and the same stake?
What? No. That's not where I thought that would go. This was a bad idea. Let's just, Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore! And you spit it out! Where's Eilhart?
Damn it. Okay, that's also there.
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Menga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Devil's spawn.
Oh, shut up, mate.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch?
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menga, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam.
Thanks.
Don't you worry. Mengr'll give you your coin, and Marigold will get what she deserves.
Dark delusion. God damn it. You know what? No, you kidnapped me and screwed my brain in the books.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Cold-blooded.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see
I feel
you
bad.
shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming.
Oh God.
Little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
No idea what you're talking about.
You underestimate me. You see, I know everything about Marigold. Her special talents, what she fears, who she
why do you know that?
who she shagged and who's ploughed her. Sensed from that start that this might be a provocation. Your inept lie just confirmed my suspicions. Guards! In here!
You know what? I'm just gonna have to kill you anyway, aren't I? So I'm just gonna go back and kill you from the part where she's not getting her fingers ripped off.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
No, no more.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So,
oh, deal with Lacey,
know
you
something
scum.
about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion
Wow.
in Oxenford. A breaking
Why?
wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
Why?
When
What
is
did he
this
do?
morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms.
And now, okay, now I'll kill them all.
But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
Okay, ow.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but
Okay, fair.
Triss.
Valid. I'll give her that. I'll give her that.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
Just a bit.
What do you mean?
Manga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Manga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through.
Yeah, you probably should have.
Saw him,
After what they subjected
Probably
you
should
to,
have.
no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Saw Manga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
God, that dripping is doing my head in.
Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Just yet.
Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Manga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much
I mean,
so
true.
Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, There is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
I did kind of get half your fingers ripped off, so. We good?
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Okay.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Thanks for your help, Geralt.
Don't.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
I'll do this, and then this conveniently placed from the roof, thank you. Wow, what a secure location.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
No.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
No.
Didn't see it anywhere. And 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
I still helped you, though. About my reward.
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
Yes.
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
I didn't lie.
Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars.
Okay then, thank you.
And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Alright, noted. What is happening up here? No, I'm not even gonna... You're doing a lot of streaming. I don't want to deal with it.